Hello Red Case listeners, welcome back to our channel that discusses true crime stories that really happened around the world. We hope that you are all in good health and always kept away from danger. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most shocking, horrifying, and mysterious murder cases to ever shake the country of Norway. A case full of betrayal, greed, and cold-blooded murder. This is the Orderud Family Murder case. This story takes us to a peaceful place. A farm located in the Akershus showroom, about a 45-minute drive from Oslo, the capital of Norway. The farm belongs to Christian and Marie Orderud, a hard-working couple who spent their lives cultivating the land and raising their family. They have 2 children, Anne and Per. Unlike their father, Anne, the eldest child, had no interest in farming. She moved to Oslo, studied hard, and eventually became the secretary to the Norwegian Minister of Defense. Per, the younger sibling, stayed behind, helping his parents manage the farm. When Christian decided to retire, he passed on the responsibility of running the farm to Per. However, Christian and Marie didn't leave the property completely. They moved into a smaller house on the same farm, while Per and his wife Veronika lived in the main house. Veronika was 18 years younger than Per. Their relationship was complicated. Some say it was filled with love, others whisper it was built on convenience and manipulation. Meanwhile, Anne's life in the city flourished. She met and married Per Olaf Post, a senior official at the Norwegian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Together, they became an influential couple, well connected in the upper ranks of government, but this peaceful life would soon spiral into chaos. March 3, 1997, Anne and Olaf had just returned from a formal event. A friend dropped them off at the front of their apartment building. As they were about to enter, a man suddenly ambushed them. It was a violent, terrifying attack. Anne and Olaf fought back, and luckily, the friend who dropped them off noticed what was happening. He jumped out of his car to help. The attacker fled. Both Anne and Olaf sustained injuries, but thankfully, nothing life-threatening. Was it a robbery gone wrong? Or something more sinister? The police investigated, but the attacker vanished. No trace. No arrest, for now. Life went back to normal, but only for a moment. Just 4 months later, July 1997, early morning, as Anne prepared to go to work, her eyes caught something strange under her car, a small object tucked beneath. She called the police. Upon inspection, the bomb squad found something horrifying: 500 grams of dynamite. Someone wanted her dead, blown to pieces. The question was, who was the target? Anne? Her husband Olaf? Or both? Anne worked as secretary to the Minister of Defense. Olaf held a high position in foreign affairs. Was it political? Personal? Or something darker? The investigation hit another dead end. The bomber disappeared. Life continued until August 12, 1998, in the middle of the night. Olaf woke suddenly. His nose caught the strong smell of gas. Panicked, he checked the apartment. Outside the door was a 5-kilogram gas cylinder. The valve was open, gas leaking silently, filling the hallway. And then Olaf saw it, a trail of gasoline leading from the entrance of the apartment building straight to the gas cylinder. Someone had planned to ignite it, an explosion that would have turned the entire apartment complex into rubble. Olaf immediately called the police. By sheer luck or hesitation from the perpetrator, the plan wasn't completed, but one thing was clear: this was attempted murder. With 3 life-threatening attempts in less than 2 years, the police advised Anne and Olaf to leave their apartment for their safety. They temporarily moved into a military complex, but soon after, They were assigned to New York City as Olaf was promoted to consul general. For a while, peace returned until January 1999, just 3 months after arriving in New York. They received word from the Norwegian authorities. The danger had passed, it was safe to return, or so they thought, but then. Another cruel twist. April 1999, Olaf was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, a month later. In May, Olaf passed away, and devastated, her partner, her protector, gone, as if life wasn't cruel enough. Just 1 week after Olaf's funeral, an anonymous caller contacted emergency services. A cold, chilling message, and then both of her parents will be killed. The police tried to trace the call, failed, May 22, 1999, and drove to her parents' farm in Akershoes, a peaceful visit. Dinner with her aging parents. And then to bed, and stayed in the basement guest room. Christian and Marie went upstairs to their bedroom. Night fell, and with it, death crept quietly. By morning, everything would be different. May 23, 1999, Hans, Christian's brother, stopped by the farm for a visit. He knocked, no answer. He noticed something odd. The cars were still there. He walked to the back door, and his heart sank. The door was broken. Shattered glass everywhere. With trembling hands, Hans stepped inside, and then he saw it, blood, and found dead in the basement bedroom, still in her pajamas, Marie. Dead in the living room, Christian. Shot in his upstairs bedroom, 12 gunshots. The police rushed to the scene. No signs of robbery, nothing stolen. This was an execution. Who would do this? The police began questioning family members. The most obvious question was, where was Per Orderud? And his wife Veronika lived only 200 meters away, yet they claimed they heard nothing, no gunshots, no screams, nothing, 12 gunshots, and not a single sound heard. Suspicious as neighbors reported seeing Per and Veronika's car missing that night. Where were they? As investigators dug deeper, a shocking truth emerged. The Orderud family was deeply divided. A family war had been raging beneath the surface. Christian had refused to transfer ownership of the farm to Per unless Per bought it. Per was furious. He believed the land should pass to him as inheritance. Tension escalated. It wasn't just about money, it was about power, respect, and legacy. The police soon uncovered something darker. Per and Veronika weren't alone in their resentment. Enter Kristen Kirkemo, Veronika's former best friend and former lover of Per. Together, they plotted. The investigation revealed secret meetings, plans, and perhaps even contracts for murder. And then another player appeared, Lars Granerod, a man with connections to weapons, the perfect supplier. Piece by piece, the puzzle came together. Phone records, witness testimonies, inconsistencies in alibis. Per, Veronika, Kristen, and Lars were arrested, all charged with participating in the murders of Christian, Marie, and but who pulled the trigger? None of them confessed. Finger-pointing began. Everyone blamed everyone else. The trial became one of Norway's most publicized in history. All four were found guilty of conspiracy to commit murder, but since no one admitted to being the shooter, none were charged with premeditated murder. Per, Veronika, Kristen, and Lars were each sentenced to years in prison, yet the killer who pulled the trigger remains unknown to this day. The Orderud family murder was more than just a crime. It was a tragedy born from greed, betrayal, and broken family ties, a reminder that sometimes the greatest danger comes not from strangers, but from those closest to us. Thank you for watching Red Case. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and stay aware.